What if your entire life changed because of one decision you make today? America. Today I want you to remember one powerful truth. Your future is not hiding behind luck. It is waiting behind discipline. Every great achievement begins when an ordinary person decides that excuses will no longer control the direction of life. The difference between people who dream and people who achieve is rarely talent. More often, it is the willingness to continue when motivation fades and challenges become uncomfortable. Now, as we continue, understand that success is not something you chase. It is something you attract through who you become. The habits you strengthen, the promises you keep, and the standards you maintain shape the opportunities that enter your life. Every day presents a choice between convenience and growth. Convenience feels good for a moment. Growth rewards you for a lifetime. Many people talk about changing their lives. Few are willing to change their routines. Yet routines create results. If you want different outcomes, build different patterns. Wake up with intention. Protect your time. Learn continuously. Take responsibility quickly. Finish what you start. These principles are simple, but simple does not mean easy. Their power comes from consistent execution. There is a version of you capable of achieving far more than you currently imagine. That version is stronger, more focused, more disciplined, and more resilient. The distance between who you are and who you can become is created by daily choices. Every positive decision closes that gap. Every excuse widens it. When failure happens, do not treat it as evidence that you should stop. Treat it as information. Every setback contains a lesson. Every mistake contains feedback. Every disappointment contains an opportunity to grow wiser. Champions are not people who avoid failure. Champions are people who learn faster from failure. Protect your vision from negativity. Not everyone will understand your goals. Not everyone will support your ambitions. Some people will project their limitations onto your future. Do not allow their doubts to become your beliefs. Listen to advice, but let your actions be guided by purpose, not fear. The world rewards value. Focus on becoming valuable. Develop skills that solve problems. Build character that earns trust. Create habits that inspire confidence. The more value you bring to others, the more opportunities you create for yourself. Success becomes sustainable when it is connected to contribution. Remember that time moves forward whether you act or not. 1 year from now, you will either be grateful that you started today or disappointed that you delayed again. The days will pass. The question is whether you will use them intentionally. Your future is being built right now through decisions that seem small. So stand up with determination. Walk forward with courage. Speak with conviction. Work with discipline. Lead with integrity. When obstacles appear, face them. When uncertainty arrives, move anyway. When progress feels slow, remain patient. Great achievements are rarely sudden. They are earned through persistence. You have more strength than you think, more potential than you realize, more opportunities than you can currently see. Refuse to underestimate yourself. Refuse to surrender your goals. Refuse to let temporary discomfort steal permanent possibilities. Years from now, when you look back on this season of your life, let it be remembered as the moment you stopped waiting and started building. Let it be remembered as the moment you chose action over excuses, discipline over distraction, and purpose over fear. Let it be remembered as the moment everything changed, because you finally decided that your dreams deserved your full effort. The future belongs to those who are willing to earn it. Go forward, stay committed, and prove to yourself what is possible. Keep showing up when nobody is watching. Keep learning when others stop growing. Keep believing when results take longer than expected. Keep moving when the path feels steep. Momentum is created by persistence, and persistence is created by decision. Make that decision again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next. Eventually, your consistency will accomplish what motivation alone never could for your future. Think about the goals you keep postponing. Think about the business you want to build, the career you want to advance, the degree you want to earn, or the family legacy you want to create. None of those dreams become real because you hope. They become real because you act consistently, deliberately, and relentlessly. Too many people spend years waiting for confidence before taking action. But confidence is not the beginning. Confidence is the result. It grows after repeated effort, repeated failures, repeated lessons, and repeated victories. The person who wins is not always the smartest person in the room. The person who wins is often the one who stays in the fight longer. There will be mornings when you do not feel inspired. There will be evenings when progress seems invisible. There will be seasons when people doubt you, misunderstand you, or quietly expect you to quit. In those moments, remember this: your commitment matters more than your mood. Feelings change. Commitment remains. The American story has always rewarded persistence. Generations built opportunities by working through uncertainty, sacrifice, and setbacks. They were not guaranteed success. They simply refused to surrender their purpose. That same opportunity still exists for you, not because the road is easy, but because determination remains powerful. Stop measuring your potential by your current circumstances. Your present situation is a snapshot, not a life sentence. If you improve one habit, one skill, one decision, and one standard every day, you begin creating a different future. Small improvements compound. Tiny victories accumulate. Consistent effort builds momentum that eventually becomes impossible to ignore. Do not compare your Chapter 1 to someone else's Chapter 20. Social media highlights victories while hiding struggles. Real growth happens away from the spotlight. It happens during early mornings, late nights, difficult conversations, and disciplined routines. The work nobody applauds often creates the results everybody notices. Make a decision today. Decide that average effort will no longer satisfy you. Decide that fear will not determine your direction. Decide that setbacks will become lessons instead of excuses. Decide that your standards will rise higher than your circumstances. The moment you take ownership of your life, everything begins to change. Your focus sharpens. Your energy becomes purposeful. Your actions become intentional. And step by step, day by day, you begin becoming the person you were capable of becoming all along. This is where the transformation starts. Remember that greatness is rarely a single breakthrough moment. It is usually the result of ordinary choices repeated with extraordinary consistency. Read one more page. Save one more dollar. Practice one more hour. Make one more call. Take one more step. These actions may appear insignificant today, yet they are building a foundation for tomorrow. When pressure rises, character is revealed. When obstacles appear, resilience is tested. When opportunities arrive, preparation determines who is ready. Refuse to waste your potential waiting for perfect conditions. Perfect conditions never arrive. Start where you are, use what you have, and improve what you can. Every meaningful journey begins before certainty appears. Begin now and keep moving forward. Your future self is counting on the decisions you make today. So choose courage over comfort always.